I, 28F, got a promotion but my fiance, 30M, wants me to wait until he gets settled with work. 2 days ago, my supervisor at work called me in and said he was so impressed that he wants to promote me to project lead. This position would be in the 6 figures and I am over the moon. I expected my fiance to be overjoyed and over the moon about it. Instead, he looked a bit shocked and disappointed even while pretending to be happy. When I asked why he seemed down, he told me he was hoping I would postpone the promotion date until after he got promoted. He said he's worried he would be the laughingstock since most of his coworkers either have housewives or have working wives who make less than them. I told him that's nonsense and that he still makes great money, but he told me I needed to go in and tell them to postpone my promotion for a few months. He hasn't engaged much other than drink more and be an alcoholic since I told him I couldn't do that. How do I get his temper in control? It's not your responsibility to make him feel like a man. It is his responsibility to deal with his insecurities. Everyone is telling you that what he is doing is abusive. It's emotional abuse. He is trying to manipulate you to do what he wants so he doesn't feel emasculated because he is incredibly insecure with drinking issues. It's not anyone's job to fix anyone else. Life is way too short to be with someone who wants to make you feel bad for your success. You don't seem to be listening to anyone and defending his actions and your grandfathers who literally physically abused your grandma. I'm not quite sure why you bothered to ask the question when you don't want to see what he is doing. You deserve better. I'm sure this isn't the first time something like this has happened, and I'm sure it won't be the last if you stay. This isn't a normal minor disagreement, it's the beginning of manipulation, guilting and trying to control you to help his ego. Good luck. It is not your job to get his temper under control. That is his job alone. I cannot believe that you don't see the red flags here, but of course it is your right to refuse a promotion to soothe his ego. I would just not hold my breath that this is the last time you will. This is not love. This is not supporting an equal partner. You don't get his temper in control. Either he learns to control his temper and his drinking, or you leave him. How do I get his temper in control? Well, that took a turn. I was expecting the question to be, how do I break up with my sexist, selfish boyfriend who cares more about how he appears to his dude bros than he does about my professional success and happiness? Quote, Op. I realize you are asking advice on how to fix this. How to fix him. But the answer is you can't. He will change when he decides to. All you can do is accept that who he is showing you to be is in fact actually who he is. Now, you can either accept this and stay, or accept this and go. You are about to be making a significant amount of money. You are young, and your job is secure. You do not need this person. So please go. This guy is pathetic, insecure, and controlling. Choose to stay with him if you want, but he's only going to keep finding ways to hold you back or punish you for making any progress in life. Temper? Seem to be more about his attitude towards women. And do you work together? How would his colleagues know what you are earning? How did he lose his temper? You sure this is who you want to spend the rest of your life with? Dealing with this nonsense? You don't. This is on him to figure out. If his own fragile ego won't allow him to celebrate the success of his fiancée, he's not the man you thought he was. I'd advise you to figure out exactly who he is before you get married. This has to be bait. This is clearly a rage bait post. If not, Op is a complete brain-dead idiot without an ounce of self-respect. You can't control his temper or his emotions. It's a deeply immature reaction of him. Enjoy your promotion. Don't hesitate. He has to learn to cope with that. Just dump him. You don't want to hear the words break up, so I'll try to give another route. However, you should know that breaking up is a much easier thing to do than divorce. From your other comments, what I saw was that you were trying to assuage and downplay his worry that he will be ridiculed. You told him that it won't be ridicule, but light teasing. That obviously hasn't worked. So instead of focusing on him, turn the spotlight on yourself. Tell him, 1. This promotion is something that you've wanted too. This promotion is going to be very rewarding financially. In an economy that is increasingly uncertain and chaotic. 3. This promotion will also be rewarding emotionally, because you are being recognized for your hard work, and that is also increasingly rare. If he hears all this, and can't wrap his head that the positives far outweigh the sole negative, his insecurities about earning less, then what can you do further? The promotion really has little to do with him, but he's made it all about himself. That is a big problem even before his drinking. One more thing. A depressive drinker, as opposed to a social or jovial drinker, will spiral far faster and often than the others. Do a bit of more research on depressive drinkers before you enter into a lifelong social contract with him. What a loser. A strong man isn't intimidated by his woman's success. Weak men destroy women. Over and over. A story as old as time. Irrespective of what a loser he is. Why do other people need to know how much you and he make? That seems to be a very immature way of living your life. I don't think you'll be able to change him. It's deep-rooted in him. He doesn't even want to see a therapist. In the long run, this relationship will not last. You are not compatible. You have two sets of values. He's more traditional. He wants to be over you. He can't accept that his woman is doing better than him and makes more money. This is not a little squabble between partners, it's more than this. It's true every couples have their ups and downs, but when the fundamental of a relationship isn't present, you just can't make it work. Don't stay with him because you are afraid of being alone. There's so much red flags in this relationship. He's an alcoholic and he has to see you below him to be happy. Think this through. Don't rush to marry him. Huge red flags here. His ego is fragile enough that he can't handle you earning more than him. His sobriety is fragile in that he can't handle you getting promoted. What's going to happen in a real crisis? I.e., he gets laid off and you become the breadwinner? Have you discussed future childcare plans? What a soft, insecure, scared little boy you're dating. Instead of being happy and supportive for his partner, he's embarrassed and emasculated? No offense, but why are you dating this loser?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.